I'm Matt Kemp, and we're doing part 3 of the Week 8 final project. So I'll be discussing what procedures did I practice that'll apply to modern firearms. There, just about everything I think that went into these 8 weeks will apply to modern firearms. Everything from uh, brass cleanup to inletting. You might not have to inlet a whole trigger assembly or something like that into an existing firearm, but if I was to create a stock blank or something like that, I'd have to do something like that. Let's see, some metal polishing, that kind of thing. Ensure that the components match up nice and tight, like on the butt plate, that kind of inletting. So I would identify and describe at least one procedure I'd like to apply to future customize or improve upon my muzzleloader. I think the number one thing I'd like to improve on would be the inletting. Now, I couldn't imagine that being too far off from most people who haven't done this before, because inletting is it's a pretty detailed thing to do. And if you don't have a sharp chisel, which I didn't start out with, and well, I thought it was sharp out of the box, but I was quickly found out how wrong I was. So then I sharpened up the chisel with a diamond coated sharpening stone, and I got the leather strop and the polishing compound, and that was a world of difference. So that's something I would definitely improve on next time. Would be just fresh out of the box chisels, polish them up and sharpen them up myself. They felt sharp out of the bag, but they definitely weren't. Stock repair and that kind of thing, I would like to do a little bit more. So learning how to remove the dents and that kind of thing, that's something new for me that I hadn't done before. When it came to the part of week 7 to show any dents or anything that I removed, I didn't have any dents, so I created one. I was going to use stock that I have that has a couple dents, an old hunting rifle, but so the polyurethane covering on it, that it wouldn't raise up unless I remove the polyurethane. I'm assuming that the exterior finish on it was just too tough just to raise the wood with the steam and heat. So I created a little non-marring, I guess it marred it, but a hammer, plastic ended hammer, put a little dent in the stock, raised it up. So that's definitely something I would apply to any kind of future customizing. I consider the function, finish, and accuracy of the weapon. So the finish and function, the finish, I'm still trying to debate whether or not what type of stain to use. Hopefully there will be something in the next class that'll help push me in a direction. I'm kind of thinking of just sticking with it like a true oil kind of thing, brings out the natural wood grains and everything, and there's some spots in there that I think would look pretty good. The function of it's pretty basic. It's just they're muzzle loaders. There's nothing to them. So I have right up there, I got that Kentucky style pistol I was talking about earlier that I fired a few times. It's not much different than what we're building here. Actually, the weapon, I am hoping to get a 3-4 inch group at 50 yards with it, with a round ball and patch. So I'm not sure how practical that is, if I can do it without crowning, putting an 11-degree crown on the muzzle or not. I might go forward and purchase one from Brownells or something, a manual crowning tool. But all in all, I think it was a really good process. Something else that I will carry on is installing those trunnions through a dovetail cut would be to fit replacement sights on pistol slides. A lot of those are dove cut. So I have a couple pistols that I have upgraded to night sights from that were not standard from the factory, that were dove cut. And I've always had a gunsmith do it because I didn't know or understand how to fit that. So going through this with those trunnions, I now understand that. So that's definitely something I can improve on with my own firearms at home. It's a very informative project, and I'll probably be doing another one not too far off future. So all in all, I really enjoyed it.